Come with me, my darlings, on a journey. Let us step away from the familiar, from the noise and rush of daily life, and open our hearts to a world shaped by water and time. Let us leave the solid ground behind for a moment. Feel the gentle sway beneath your feet as we push away from the shore, the wooden planks creaking softly, the river welcoming us with open arms. We are heading to a world that flows, a place where life moves to the gentle rhythm of the water. Here, the river is both a path and a destination, guiding us through landscapes that seem to breathe and change with every passing hour. This is the Mekong River, a lifeline that pulses through the heart of Vietnam and Cambodia. For centuries, it has shaped the land and the people, carving out stories in its winding bends and nourishing everything it touches. It is more than just water. It is a road, a home, a garden, and a place of work. The river is a living thread, connecting families, villages, and generations, carrying dreams and memories along its current. The air is thick with the scent of damp earth and the delicious smell of something cooking on a nearby boat. Spices mingle with the morning mist, promising meals that are simple yet rich with tradition. Listen closely. The soft lapping of water, the chug of a long-tail boat, children's laughter echoing across the banks, birds calling from the trees. Every sound is a note in the river's endless song, a melody that invites us to slow down and truly listen. Life is not separate from the river. It is woven into its very fabric. People rise and rest with the tides, their days shaped by the river's moods, their stories written on its ever-changing surface. Houses bob gently, painted in cheerful colors, while boats piled high with fruits and vegetables glide past. Markets come alive on the water, where neighbors greet each other with smiles and laughter, trading not just goods but stories and friendship. The river sets the pace, teaching patience and the art of going with the flow. Here, time stretches and softens, and every moment is a lesson in letting go and embracing what comes. Take a deep breath and let the magic of this place wash over you. Feel the cool breeze on your skin, the warmth of the sun, and the peace that settles deep within your soul. We'll explore floating villages, meet remarkable people, and discover the secrets of their daily lives. Each encounter is a window into a world where resilience and joy go hand in hand. The river has so many stories to tell, whispered on its currents and reflected in its shimmering surface. As the sun sets, the water glows with memories, holding the hopes and dreams of all who live along its banks. Let us listen to them together. Let us open our hearts to the wisdom of the river and to the voices of those who call it home. This is a journey for the heart and soul, a chance to be transformed by the gentle power of the Mekong and to find a little bit of ourselves reflected in its endless flow. Imagine your home, not anchored to the earth but gently swaying with the rhythm of the river, surrounded by the soft sounds of water lapping against the walls. Instead of a solid foundation, your life unfolds atop the ever-moving surface of the water, where every sunrise brings a new reflection and every breeze carries the scent of the river. For thousands of families in Vietnam and Cambodia, this is not just a dream or a story, it's their everyday reality, shaped by the river's ebb and flow. Their floating homes, crafted from bamboo or barrels, are painted in bright, cheerful colors that stand out against the water, turning the river into a patchwork of vibrant hues. Small porches serve as front yards, often decorated with potted plants or laundry fluttering in the breeze, creating a sense of home even in the middle of the river. Boats are the family vehicles here, essential for every errand, whether it's going to school, visiting neighbors, or heading to the floating market. Children learn to paddle almost as soon as they can walk, their laughter echoing across the water as they race their boats and play games only possible in a world afloat. Inside, life is compact and organized. Every object has its place and families make the most of every inch, transforming small spaces into cozy, functional homes. Cooking areas send delicious smells wafting across the river as meals are prepared with fresh fish and local vegetables, often shared with neighbors. Mats are rolled up by day to create space for work, play and gathering, then unrolled at night for sleep, making the home endlessly adaptable. Shrines and family photos, lovingly arranged, remind everyone of their roots and traditions, connecting generations across the water. Neighbors are like extended family, always ready to lend a hand, share a meal or celebrate together, strengthening the bonds that hold the community afloat. The sense of community is the true foundation here, more enduring than wood or bamboo. built on trust and shared experience. People rely on each other completely, creating a powerful safety net where everyone's well-being is a shared responsibility. Children are watched over by all, growing up surrounded by caring eyes and gentle guidance. Elders are respected for their wisdom, their stories and advice cherished by young and old alike. It's a beautiful testament to resilience, adaptability, and deep connection. A community floating together on the gentle currents, always at home on the water. Now, let us drift towards the busiest part of the river, the floating market, where the day begins before the sun even rises above the horizon. Before sunrise, the waterways come alive with boats laden with goods. Piles of pineapples, dragon fruit, and steaming pots of soup fill the air with sweet and savory aromas. The river becomes a floating highway, bustling with energy as vendors prepare for the day ahead. Sellers hang samples of their wares from tall bamboo poles. Simple, brilliant advertising that lets buyers spot what's for sale from a distance. These poles sway gently in the breeze, creating a colorful skyline above the boats. Boats jostle for position, vendors shout greetings, and bargaining fills the air. The market is alive with the sounds of laughter, friendly banter, and the rhythmic splash of paddles. Money and goods are exchanged from boat to boat, sometimes with a long pole and basket, a clever solution for reaching across the water. Every transaction is a small performance, watched by curious neighbors and eager buyers. The floating market is the social heart of the river community, where news is shared, friendships are strengthened, and traditions are passed down through generations. Here, friends catch up, families shop, and life's small moments are celebrated on the water. Children laugh as they help their parents, and elders offer advice or share stories from years past. As the morning wears on, breakfast boats give way to those selling household goods. The market transforms with new boats arriving and others departing, keeping the river in constant motion. The colors are unforgettable. Red rambutans, purple mangosteens, green water spinach, and countless other vibrant produce create a feast for the eyes as well as the palate. The market is a daily ritual, reinforcing community bonds and providing a sense of rhythm and continuity to life on the river. It's a testament to creativity and the ability to build a thriving economy on water. Simply marvelous. A living, breathing example of human ingenuity and the enduring spirit of river communities. The people of the waterways are master craftspeople, their skills passed down through generations. Each boat is a work of art, hand-carved and perfectly designed for the river. Boat builders are revered, their knowledge connecting present to past. Along the banks, women weave beautiful mats from water hyacinths, turning river weeds into intricate items. Others craft conical hats from palm leaves, essential for sun and rain. Clay from the riverbed becomes pottery, fired in traditional kilns. Bamboo is used for houses, furniture, baskets, and fishing traps. Nothing is wasted. Nature provides all they need. These crafts are a vital part of cultural identity, taught from parent to child. In a changing world, these traditions offer stability and pride. The most valuable things are made slowly by hand and with love. For many, life on the Mekong and Tonle Sap is a fisherman's tale. The river is their farm, its bounty providing food and income. Fishing is an intricate dance with the currents, requiring deep knowledge of seasons and fish habits. Iconic cantilevered nets and circular cast nets are used with skill and strength. Bamboo traps and long lines suit different fish and times of day. Fishermen set out before dawn, working in silence, reading the water. Their bodies are weathered by sun and storms, their patience unwavering. The catch is sorted and prepared for market, often sold by the fisherman's family. The river's generosity is honored with ceremonies and offerings to water spirits. This is a partnership, not a conquest, a life of respect for the river. The spiritual connection runs deep, shaping every day. There is no time more magical than dawn on the river. Before sunrise, mist clings to the water and the world is hushed. The first light paints the sky in pinks and oranges, reflected in the river's surface. Fishermen stir, paddling quietly while floating houses slowly come to life. The smell of wood smoke and brewing coffee drifts across the water. Morning routines begin, washing, quiet chatter, children watching the sky. When the sun rises, the river sparkles and colors come alive. Boats head to market, leaving silver ribbons in their wake. The peace of dawn gives way to the gentle hum of daily life. Each morning is a daily miracle, a promise of beauty and renewal. As the day ends, a different magic settles over the river. The golden hour softens the light, casting long shadows and a warm glow. Life slows. Boats return home. The river sighs in contentment. Evening sounds, gentle paddles, quiet conversation, laughter, and the aroma of dinner. Families gather, sharing stories and unwinding after a day's work. The sky deepens to orange and purple, reflected in the water. Floating houses become islands of light, lamps flickering on the dark river. Stars emerge, the Milky Way stretching overhead. The night is alive with crickets and frogs, the river rocking its people to sleep. The day's work is done, peace settles over the village. The water offers a final gift, a tranquil space for rest and renewal. To sleep here, rocked by the currents under the stars, is to be at one with nature. Life on the water is beautiful, but not without hardship. Pollution and upstream dams threaten the river's health and the people's way of life. Access to education and healthcare is limited. Floating schools and clinics exist, but resources are scarce. Communities can feel isolated and overlooked, yet their spirit remains strong. Parents dream of better futures for their children, education opportunity, and a cleaner river. Resilience and innovation help them adapt, from welcoming tourists to selling crafts. They are proud of their heritage and determined to preserve it. Their hope is as steady as the river's current, carrying them forward. Their dreams are the invisible currents that sustain them. Our journey on these magical waterways is ending, but I hope the stories linger with you. We've seen a world both beautiful and fragile, and met people of strength and ingenuity. Their connection to the river is profound, a reminder of our own dependence on nature. Their challenges mirror our own pollution, climate change, and the need for stewardship. By learning about these communities, we honor their culture and existence. If you visit, do so with respect. Support local crafts, eat at floating restaurants, hire local guides. Responsible tourism can help preserve their traditions and environment. Let the spirit of the river inspire resilience and connection in your own life. The people of the waterways have much to teach us about hope and courage. Thank you for traveling with me.